So far, we completed 10 matches in Godchild. We try to get at least 4 wins today, 4 to 1 game. Coming against Jazz, Warriors, Magics, and Kings. And tomorrow,
then go out and take it.
Those kicks empty.
Objects in motion, stay in motion. As long as they...
And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come out of the gates strong. It's an exciting Sunday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Craig Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge will be joining us from the sideline. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You take a look at Los Angeles. I know they would have liked a better start, but they're 10th in the conference right now. And, of course, Utah, and they're down 4 spots from them.
Yeah, and when I look at the Clippers, they've looked decidedly average here in the early stages of the season. And that's shocking when you consider the kind of success they're coming off from a year ago.
Well, it's easy for an elite team to be a little complacent at this point. And that's when your star players need to lead by example and pick up the effort level and the intensity.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup. Preparing up front, it'll be Collins and Kessler. Wing pair will be Sexton and Markkanen. And it's George in at the 1. And for Los Angeles, we'll see Powell and Leonard playing the forward spots. The chosen one out there at Bogdanovich. And it's Zubac in at the center position. Tip-off goes to the Clippers. The three-point shot, so important in today's NBA, and a major part of the game plan, Greg, for both of these teams.
And we can expect to see a is able to create more havoc and throw the opposing shooters off their rhythm.
Los Angeles shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And he sinks the second. You know, Greg, thinking back to the glory days in Utah, they went to back-to-back finals in 97 and 98.
Unfortunately, though, Kevin, that Stockton-Malone era, they just couldn't overcome the dynastic Bulls. The Jazz still searching for that first NBA title.
Clippers moving the ball around. Leonard with a screen on George. The chosen one's shot is off. Right side, Sexton. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
You know, not bashful about positioning himself inside. Sexton knows he has what it takes to score from there.
Leonard with a screen on George. The chosen one passes to Powell. A 3-ball. Rebounded by the Jazz. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Tyronn Lue and I had a few minutes to share. He talked about the challenges that come with playing against Lauri Markkanen. Coach said you have to know where Lauri is at all times because he's so effective playing off the ball. He's a knockdown shooter and a smart cutter. And he moves extremely well for his size. This team's got a lot of respect for the mobile 7-footer. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, thanks.
They haven't been able to find their rhythm. That's 3 straight misses now.
Outside, Markkanen. Pass to Collins. Here's Kessler. Outside, George. 5 to shoot. And it's George finishing it off.
Well, that's what you want from George. He's most effective when he's attacking the rim.
Powell, the pass to the chosen one. Leonard with the screen on George. The chosen one sinks the three-pointer. Looking at the last game for the Jazz, it was a win against the Kings in Sacramento.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
Well, it comes down to preparation. They were ready for that game and kept the crowd out of it for the most part.
Here's the chosen one. Playing Houston, he was nearly unstoppable.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now, here's Sexton. It's a 3-point game. Markkanen kicks to Collins. The open look here for Sexton. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Leonard. The shot that time, not on target. Collins with some nice D. Here's Sexton, and Sexton slams it in.
He's shifty. Sexton can get by you if he's given a lane.
A 3 from Leonard. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Sexton. He's coming off a 25-point game against the Kings in Sacramento.
And one of the big ways he came through was at the foul line. They couldn't contain him. He was equally effective at scoring baskets as well as getting to the line.
Here's the chosen one. Following the basket by Colin Sexton. The chosen one gets the basket. Jazz trail by 4. George with the ball. 10 points last game.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring.
Clippers with the ball. Following the bucket by the Jazz. The chosen one passes to Zubac. Over Kessler. Kessler with the rebound.
Just strong work defensively there in the low post. You got to be tough down in the paint.
Yeah, that's an outstanding defensive stand in close.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
After bursting onto the scene as a rookie, Coach Van Gundy, expectations certainly increased for Walker Kessler.
Yeah, and Kevin, I think he's handled those expectations well. He knows who he is. He's first and foremost a defensive rim protector and a rebounder. He's a rim runner on offense. He's a pick and roll guy. And he knows that he's got to continue to grow in the other areas.
So Colin Sexton his game is putting up points, and he can do it in a hurry.
Yeah, and Kevin, look, he's done it pretty efficiently in recent years. We have a lot of point guards in the league who are primarily scorers. And Sexton, though, you've also got to give him credit. He's made great strides as a playmaker.
He has indeed. Here's the chosen one. 9 points in the game so far. The drive by Simmons. Lays it up off the glass.
Slicing and dicing the defense to pieces. When Simmons cuts hard inside, he is very hard to control.
Now, here's Sexton. 8 points for him. So they take the lead. 7 points for George.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Here's the chosen one, defended by Sexton. Here's the chosen one. His scoring has been the engine that drives him. His average is all the way up around, 36.5 points a game. Wow.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Pass to Collins. For three. And it's George missing. The Clippers trail. 1:31 left to play in the first quarter. Here's the chosen one. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. The chosen one's got 11. Utah's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. George missing again. Clippers have gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. The chosen one passes to Dunn. Pass to the chosen one. Here we go, one-on-one. And it's George finishing it off.
Such great stuff by Markkanen, using his length to start that fast break.
Dunn outside. Driving in, and he uses the glass on the layup. And the Clippers lead by 1.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Now, here is George. 9 points in the game so far. And Simmons with the rebound. LA has gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. The chosen one's shot is off. For Utah, they've gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting above 50% here tonight. Outside, George. Sexton for 3, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Yeah, and when you're hitting threes early, that opens up the floor and really helps your offense.
Bogdanovich is out there with Batum. Then there's Dunn. Then it's the chosen one. And it's Simmons in at the center. They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second quarter. And so Clarkson will bring it up for Utah. They trail by 1. To the paint. Shot's good by Sensabaugh. Sensabaugh has got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Jazz. Dunn passes to the chosen one. Outside, Bogdanovich. Rebounded by the Jazz.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Pass to Collier. And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Buries the long-range jumper.
A real source of instant offense. Clarkson is not shy when it comes to shooting the ball.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Olson. David.
Kevin, thank you. The Utah Jazz last season became one of the first teams in the league to move their games to broadcast television. It's a gamble, but they just about tripled their reach. And with the rapid growth in the region, they have a chance to attract new fans. Kevin, no doubt, other NBA teams are keen to see how this goes.
Oh, David, no question at all. We thank you for your report. The Jazz working the ball around now. To the middle. And that one is hammered home.
What a slam by the 6'3" Clarkson, showing he's still got some ups.
Bogdanovich passes to the chosen one. Batum a screen on Sexton. The chosen one's shot is off.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Pass to Collier. No good on the shot. Simmons with the defensive effort. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Batum a screen on Sexton. The chosen one. No good again that time.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no airspace there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
And so it's Utah here with the ball. After the missed three from the chosen one, over to the left wing. Here's Collier. He had 10 points in the win against Sacramento.
Yeah, and how about his assist numbers, too? He was their offense. He was just doing everything out there.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. He wants to check in with his team and for the first half of competitive game so far. It's the Jazz up by 4. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action.
This is why so many teams are trying to play with pace. The defense just couldn't match up with them in the space.
All right, now, still early on. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Colin Sexton having a dominant impact in this game.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
So on the floor for Utah. In it forward, it's going to be Markkanen and Collins. The guard pair, it's George and Sexton. And it's Kessler in at the center, locking down the middle.
No, mid-range.
We see coaches stand willing to pay fines for complaining about the officiating. I'm having a hard time thinking if you ever did that. Going back in my Rolodex here. Did you? Did you ever do that, Coach?
I mean, Kevin, I paid hundreds of thousands of dollars of fines in the NBA. Yeah. My wife was not real happy about that at one point, reminding me early on that we had 4 kids we were going to try to put through college. And she told me one year I just gave away 2 college educations.
Oh. The Clippers have had 7 opportunities at the free. George up top. He's got 11. George sets a screen for Sexton. It's good. That's 8 baskets for him now. 8 for 15 shooting.
Well, Sexton is a guy that defenses label as a scorer, and it's on display in this.
Here's Leonard. Here he goes. And easy 2 points on the layup. Leonard's got 12.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Always going up for the alley-oop here. Kessler, no good.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, that just comes down to the timing being off between those 2 guys. Well, after 3 straight makes, that's their first miss of the half.
Sexton's shot is good.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
You know, talking to Keontae George, he credits film watching for much of his success. I like that kind of element he brought up.
Yeah, they say he also spends a lot of time talking to veterans on the team, seeks advice from them and coaches. He's a real student of the game, and that has helped speed up the process for him.
Boy, a guy like that, Coach, has got to be fun to coach.
Yeah, those are the guys you're looking for.
Here's the chosen one, and it's all evened up. The chosen one's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, Leonard really utilizing the vision to find the crack in the defensive coverage.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. He wants to talk to his guys. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. And here's George. 11 points in the game. And here's Collins from outside. Great D that time from Leonard.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Leonard forces it through inside.
Why, such a fiery competitor. He won't back down in the face of adversity.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
One of the areas where he has excelled all season long. How about 87% from the line?
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Pass to Sexton. Now Collins. Collins setting the pick for George. Clock at 6. Kessler finds Sexton. Unloads from 13. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Sexton's got 23.
A dynamic scorer. Sexton will absolutely take the mid-range J if you give it to him.
It's good. And it's now 22 points for the chosen one.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like they left their defense in the locker room when they came back out.
Here's Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
And there's no question Sexton can flat out score. I mean, he feels like he can get it done from anywhere.
There's the pick. Bogdanovich passes to the chosen one. Zubac's a screen on George. Drills it from outside. And now it's up to 25 points for the chosen one.
And you can see they're waking up after what was a sluggish first half for them offensively. They've been much more accurate from the field since halftime. And nice touch inside. George can finish from all 3 levels.
Leonard the pass to Zubac. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Pass to Sexton. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. Driving to the basket. And the shot goes down. 27 points for him.
Not everything fell for him in that first half, and now it looks like they're beginning to hit their stride.
Markkanen sets the pick for Sexton. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Powell's got 4 rebounds in this game. Screen by Leonard. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Jazz trail by 4. Nice ball movement by Utah. Markkanen a screen on Leonard. Collins wide open. He fires. Good on the triple. Collins has got his second basket of the night.
Well, not what you call a volume shooter from 3, but Collins can hit.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Simmons checked in for Zubac. Derek Jones comes in for Leonard. Amir Coffey's checked in for Powell. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Bogdanovich. Pass to the chosen one. Jones with the screen on Clarkson. The chosen one. And again, no good by the Clippers. For Utah, they've gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far. Just above 50%. Here's Collier. A miss that time. Would have put him up. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. It's a 1-point game. Utah has gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Shots good by Sensabaugh. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Here's the chosen one. No good from outside. Jazz have gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime. Shooting 8 of 15. Here's Sensabaugh. From outside, off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Coffey passes to the chosen one. Jones with the screen on Markkanen. That shot wide open. 30 points for the chosen one.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
Here's Collier. Markkanen, good. Markkanen's got it all tied up now for Utah.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Dunn kicks to Jones. Pass to the chosen one. Back to Jones. And here is Dunn. Here's the chosen one. He has 30. From deep. And another three for the Clippers.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Rebound collected by Clarkson. Utah shooting it beautifully here in the third, 56% from the field. Here's Collier. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Pass to Sensabaugh. Here's Markkanen. Plays it up and banks it in. Markkanen's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Colin Sexton, you can tell he's feeling it. And let's take a listen now to Coach Teron.
Fight through it, okay? You got screen back.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Teron Lou's going with. We've got Bogdanovich. Miller is out there with the chosen one. Then there's Batum, and it's Jones in a power forward position. Here's Sensabaugh. He's covered by Bogdanovich. They grab their own miss. The Clippers trail. Pass to the chosen one. Releases. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. The chosen one's got 35 in the game. Jazz shooting 47%, pretty solid. Inside. Collier, that's good. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
Here's the chosen one. Filipowski grabs the board. Filipowski's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Snatched up. This one for three. Good on the three-point shot.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Clippers trail by 4. Pass to the chosen one. Batum, the screen. The chosen one. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Jazz have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Down low. Here's Filipowski. That one off the back iron and out. LA has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's the chosen one. Gets a very good look and converts. The chosen one's got 40 points.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
The shot by Clarkson, no good. The Clippers have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Utah trailing here. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Here's Filipowski, defended by Jones. Shot's good by Filipowski.
What a game. This lead just keeps going back and forth.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. The chosen one passes to Bogdanovich. Here's the chosen one. Launches a three. Rebound collected by Clarkson. Clarkson's got his 5th rebound in this one. The Jazz working the ball around now. Here's Sensabaugh. Fires the 3. That shot misses. To the wing right side. Here's the chosen one. Hits the 3-point bomb. The chosen one's got 43 points.
An all-around player, one of Batum's roles is to make the defense pay when they leave someone open.
To the inside, Clarkson. Good D by Miller. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 8 in this 4th quarter, shooting at even 50% from the field. The chosen one gets the basket.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Jazz trail by 4. And Will Hardy calls timeout here. He knows every possession is critical now. So for the Clippers, Zubac is checked in for Batum. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Jones. And it's Powell in for Miller. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, now during that break, Will Hardy was some good words for his team. Now he's encouraging them to keep attacking in the paint. He said, when we get inside, we score. Simple as that. Keep attacking. Don't settle for anything that's not at the rim. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Los Angeles leading by 4. The chosen one passes to Zubac.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Clippers.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the 3.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
And he's good on the second.
Well, you like to see all of them go down, but that did make it a 2-possession game.
Inside. Kessler against Zubac. From deep, George. Rebound by the Clippers. Leonard's got 7 rebounds in the game.
Well, and after making just 1 triple going into the break, he's still looking for his first make from distance here in the second half.
Screen by Zubac. And here's Leonard. Lets it go with the 3. Gets that one through the hole, making now 7 of 13 in this game.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
And that one drops. Sexton's got 27 points.
They continue to battle out there, so close to taking the lead.
Yeah, this is definitely a close one. Let's see if they have enough in the tank to take the lead here.
We're seeing the offensive side of Kawhi tonight, one of the all-time great two-way players.
Pass to Markkanen. The shot's good on the assist by George.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Powell, the pass to the chosen one. Screen by Zubac. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Outside, Markkanen. 1:57 left in the 4th quarter. Off with the layup. The chosen one passes to Pop. Here's the chosen one. Here's Zubac. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Zubac has got the lead up to 11 now for Los Angeles. Utah has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. George with the bounce pass. Greg, you've been a part of some great contending teams over the years, but what's it like being on a team at the bottom of the standings with not a lot of hope for the regular season?
Well, Kevin, no one likes losing, but it can certainly take a toll. But it can also allow you to play more freely when you know you're bad and you're not having to deal with the pressure of expectations.
A 3 from Leonard. Here's Zubats, and the dunk by Zubats.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket?
If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option. And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for Los Angeles.
This has got to feel good. I mean, they never counted themselves out when they were down earlier, and they not only muscled their way back into the game, but wow, they're in a position, shockingly, to win this one easily.
And all about the will to win. You have to admire the perseverance, never doubting one another, having that trust in your coaches. And I really like what we've seen here tonight. Boy, did they earn it.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for the chosen one.
Yeah, you know, he was a man on a mission in this one. The defense had absolutely no answers for him tonight.
Sexton finds George. Kessler setting the pick for George. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just got to work that clock and take care of the ball.
Here's Powell. Takes it off the glass. And it's a 12-point Clipper lead.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
And it's the Clippers' ball. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Leonard with a screen on George. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Here's the chosen one. The offensive rebound. Tries a three. Got it. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor. Completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester. And that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So, for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony.
I do. I do.
Okay, then. That's how we stand on business.
Yeah, that one.
Knowing the kind of player MP is, that 50-point outburst was just the beginning. I bet we see 60 points very soon.
I think on the
Good game, MP.
I want the ball. This person. Let me back down. Yeah, we go through. You pay.
Actually use it. Yeah, you not speed.
What?
I not speed.
ain't 16. I can't walk you. I know how to change it. Walk.
When you're running down the line with the ball, that speed is when you have no ball in your hand.
Like about this speed, yeah.
Right, that is speed with the ball. When you have the ball,
right.
You don't have the ball in your hand.
Right, that's what I mean. Give him 21. I ain't going inside. Buying people in 16, 9. I shall put my second plus 14. Yeah, my 16 or 14 with next 16. No. I'm working on.
I'm running out of things to say.
Oh, God, warrior. You done check.
It's game time, MP. You ready to put that work in?
Yeah, we know.
Hottest team in the land coming through.
And going through their pregame warm-ups, trying to get loose and focused here before tip. Welcome everyone to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. With two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson, Allie LaForce, our reporter. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some stats for him.
And he's been outstanding offensively as of late. These last 5 games, he's been a beast at the offensive end. A different level scorer than he had been earlier in the season. Let's see if he can keep it up.
The starters for the Golden State Warriors. Curry and Pods make up the backcourt. Jimmy Butler out there with Draymond Green. And it's Peyton in at the 3 spot. And for Los Angeles, Powell and Kawhi in at the forward spots. Then there's Ivica Zubac. Then it's Ben Simmons. And it's the chosen one in at the 2. Well, Grant, this is the time of year when these teams are starting to know what they have.
Yeah, BA, sometimes it takes a while with personnel changes or coaching changes too. But now you have a good chunk of games under your belt and the camaraderie has grown.
So the Clippers win the tip. Simmons, the pass to the chosen one. Zubac, screen. Here's the chosen one. They grab their own miss. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
You'd love to see Zubac get after it on the window. Use that size and strength.
Simmons against Curry. Outside Peyton. And here's Butler outside. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Victory eluded them the last time they faced the Warriors.
And that last game was just about as close as it gets. Hard fought by both teams.
Wow, that's good.
You can tell Simmons is a guy who, from the moment he picked up a basketball, has been a point guard by nature.
Outside Butler. Back to Curry from behind the arc. And the three-pointer goes.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Simmons, the pass to the chosen one. And the layup is good off the glass.
Ben Simmons, a guy who will find you if you are open. You love his setup ability.
And when you look back at the 2023 draft, the Warriors got great value out of their picks.
Yeah, I mean, they got Podziemski with the 19th pick, a versatile player who impacts the game at both ends. They also got Trace Jackson Davis late in the second round. And he is a fundamentally sound big man with great upside.
Here's the chosen one. Coming off an unbelievable high-scoring game. Sinks it from distance.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Tyronn Lue gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I asked him specifically about Stephen Curry and what his defensive game plan is for him, and he told me, I just talked with them about communicating out there, especially when the screens are coming. We can't give Steph an inch in those situations. I think it's fair to say we can expect to hear a lot of chatter out there tonight, guys.
And Allie, thanks. Here's the chosen one. He's got 5. Hey, from beyond the arc. Here's Leonard. The rebound by Payton.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Outside Curry.
Come on. I bet you can make the run for it. Ben!
And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And Grant, once again, Stephen Curry hit 300 threes last season. And he's in a class of his own.
Well, there have been 7 300-plus three-point seasons ever. Stephen has 5 of them. He has the only 400 three-point year ever. So, yeah, B.A., Stephen has created his own class.
Good on both. And Doris, the Clippers with new jerseys, a shiny new arena, and an ownership group that is very aggressive. They want some shiny hardware to go with it.
BA, you have to appreciate an ownership group that is willing to spend and make all the right moves in order to position yourself for the championship. But now the players need to come through. And what has been their undoing in recent years is injuries and the lack of availability of their best.
That.
Bang Pak. You're only confused.
Players, age and health still hover over this organization.
And the Warriors with possession here, following the score by Los Angeles. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. And a moment now to take a look at a terrific player who has earned the Player of the Week in the Western Conference.
His offensive effort has really gone unmatched as of late. When it comes to that end of the floor, he's been accurate and explosive. Hard for any defense to keep up with that.
Now here's Simmons. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Zubac screen to the paint. Oh, got a piece of it. It's stolen by Green. And the Warriors pushing it up now.
Come on. Come on.
Outside Payton.
Three-pointer.
The rebound by Simmons.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Screen by Leonard, the chosen one. A good-looking shot from the wing. The chosen one's got 7 points in the game.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Pass to Curry. Here's Podziemski. Three-pointer, no good. Los Angeles leading by 8. Outside Simmons. Here's the chosen one. Zubac, screen. He puts up a 3. And it's the chosen one missing. And it's Butler with the ball for the Golden State Warriors. They come into this one having outplayed the Grizzlies last time.
And you know they had a great plan going into that one. And then made the right adjustments along the way.
I thought their game plan was really spot on. And we saw that in their scoring more than anything else.
Here's the chosen one. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Zubac's always around the rim. You love the quick strike there.
Warriors trail by 8. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Curry gets the bucket.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Here's the chosen one. He has 7. Screened by Leonard. Here's the chosen one. On target from range. 10 points for him.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now here's Podziemski. Yet to see a basket. And no good. Leonard with the ball. Now guarded by Curry. Leonard with a screen on Payton. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Pass to Butler. Good D by Simmons.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
The chosen one shot is good.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
Lots to talk about here, guys. I mean, losing momentum and looking for answers.
I think here you have just got to get back to what you do best and then live with the results.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Batum is checked in for Zubac. Jones comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Bogdan Bogdanovic checked in for Powell. And it's Dunn in for Ben Simmons. Pass to Butler. Bogdanovic against Kuminga. Launches a 3. Counted from distance.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Here's the chosen one. 13 points in the game. Here's Dunn. Warriors with the rebound.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Kuminga. Oh, he took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. Instead, he'll shoot free throws.
Nice job to go at the rack and force the foul.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening, and he makes the first. Doris, not long ago, the Clippers were not associated with star power.
It's very true, B.A., but they are now. And it's not just the talent that they have. It's the experience that their guys bring to the court. They now have a core of big-time players who've been through virtually everything in the league.
Santos has checked in for the Warriors. Stephen Curry comes in for Spencer.
Listen, there are a few guards in this league who can overpower defenders, but Dunn, that rare breed.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Coffey's checked in. Jackson Davis is checked in for the Warriors. And that one misses. The grab despite the Warriors. Jackson Davis. And Ty Lue has called a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Let's have a look at the leaderboard now and see the toughest defensive teams in the league these past 10 games. The Clippers, #1.
Well, I just love the tenacity on the defensive end. They have been in lockdown mode.
So on the floor for Golden State, they've got Moses Moody. He's out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Post in at center. Out to Powell. The 3 ball. Here's Zubac. Oh, persistent.
You can take one more. I need money. Where was it? When you want, I you miss one there? I want the box. If you know, I'm going to step on the Go ahead.
Pays off as they finally hit a shot. Zubac has got 6 points.
If they just continue to dominate the boards.
Curry from deep 3-point land. And again, no good by Golden State.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Simmons finds Powell. Yep, that one goes. And now an 8-point Clipper lead.
Wow, with contact in the restricted area, Norman Powell, pretty play.
Pass to post. And here is Kuminga, guarded by Batum. Kuminga, the pass to Moody. Moody gets one inside.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Los Angeles leading by 6. Zubac, screen, lets it fly. And it's the chosen one missing. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. They host the Hawks after this one. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Coach Steve Kerr said of Jonathan Kuminga, we were trying really for a long time to get him to attack, get the ball in the paint and dunk it because he's unstoppable there. You just don't know when something's going to click, but it has clicked, and it's beautiful to see.
He has certainly found his lane, Allie. Thank you. Drops in the 3. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Outside Moody. Pass to post. Now Curry. Moody on the wing.
So nice.
You know if you're open, Stephen Curry has that team-first mentality. He will find you.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Wow, it's good.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Warriors trail by 9. Outside Curry. Pass to Moody. Here's post. On the wing, Curry. Simmons defending. Shot clock at 6. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Here's Moody. The rebound by Ben Simmons. Simmons has got 4 rebounds in the game.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
All right, Doris, you look at the criteria for traveling in the NBA. You think it's called often enough?
You know, BA, I'm not sure the answer to that. It's amazing to me the speed with which these officials have to make the calls. Sometimes you go back and watch it, what looks like a travel is not, or what's not called a travel is. This is actually a harder issue than people think. Well, from long range or from point-blank range, Steph Curry is a marksman.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Clippers.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
Kawhi Leonard's checked in for the Clippers. Miller comes in for Powell. Warriors trail by 9. Inside. Ball stolen. In transition, here come the Clippers. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for Los Angeles. On Wednesday, they'll defend home court against the Orlando Magic. Then on Friday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Sacramento Kings.
Checking out their schedule, they've got a tough run of games coming up, but quality opponents are a great chance for you to see how well your team can truly perform.
And he's good on the second. Golden State has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Outside Pajemski. And again, it's the Warriors missing. The Clippers lead by 10. Simmons, the pass to the chosen one. To the middle. It's stolen by Green. And here's Curry for 3. Oh, Curry! A sick triple!
They're going to have to pay more attention to him on the perimeter. He's hit 4 3-pointers already today.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Moody's checked out for the Warriors.
Yeah.
No time to in the black man mode.
I'll get you.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Grant, when you look at Draymond Green's career, you think he's going to the Hall of Fame?
You know, B.A., I believe so. He's won multiple titles, and we know how impactful he has been as a defender and distributor especially. I think we'll see him in Springfield one day.
Here's Butler, following the score by Los Angeles. Outside Pajemski. Here's Green. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. They defeated Utah in their last game.
They were really able to exploit that defense. I mean, getting almost any shot they wanted. It was that easy.
Give them some credit. I'll tell you this. They caught an opponent on a very off night defensively, and you take advantage. Simple as that.
So it's the Warriors now, following the score by Los Angeles. Moody from outside. Miller pulls it in.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
The chosen one, the pass to Batum. They set the pick. Here's the chosen one, guarded by Payton. Simmons looking around. And there's the drive. And a nice finish on the layup. And the Clippers lead by 13.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Outside, Green. Butler against Leonard. 4 on the clock. Leonard against Butler. Ooh, solid D from Leonard. To the wing, right side. Here's the chosen one. Pajemski grabs the board. Warriors trail by 13. Pass to Butler. Now Green. Outside Payton. And here's Moody to get back on track.
Oi. Ah, é? Não. Vamos lá com...
Don't even play better. This thing up now, I mean, I don't be that. It's not that you don't be a dog, you don't be. Hey, dog, the kids right now. Kids right now. Be aware you all about it. Alright. Alright, good. You good. Yeah, you good. That's right. I would. What? This is what I don't try. I will be here on the street. This hot dog. It's like I have the man. Yeah, I am fine. No, you got me. Yeah, I'm not cool. I'm not all in the coast. This hot dog. It's only dog. Yeah, they feel cool. No.
Oh, Moody deadly from there.
Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
Batum sets a screen. Pass to the chosen one. He tries for three. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Green, the pass to Butler. Butler right to the heart.
This is where Jimmy Butler most comfortable. You allow him into a mid-range jumper and turn the lights out.
Here's the chosen one. Back to Leonard. Pass to the chosen one. Outside Simmons. Here's the chosen one. Leonard just muscles his way in.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And so it's Los Angeles, ending the quarter up 10. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. We'll be back in a moment.
Welcome to the...
When you have fewer possessions than your opponent, your chances decrease. They have to find a way to rebound in the second half.
And now let's take a moment to see how the West stacks up here in this early part of the season.
Well, looking at the Warriors, they've looked okay early on, but it's going to take a lot of work to get this team to the next tier. Plenty of competition ahead of them and not much room for error.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play.
What your name? Oh, only 10 points wrong in
And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Golden State Warriors. It's a 10-point game. Powell and Kawhi in at the forward spots. Then it's Ben Simmons. Then there's Ivica Zubac. And it's the chosen one in at the 2. That's the group starting the second half for Ty Lue.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Pass to Zubac. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Zubac, the screen. There's the drive. The chosen one shot is good.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Warriors trail by 12. Outside Payton. Pass to Pajemski. Outside Butler. Takes a three. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Zubac has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Lets it fly. Rebounded by Butler. Golden State has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Outside Pajemski. Misses the three.
Coming out stone cold here. Sometimes the break will do that to you.
Here's the chosen one. He's got 24. Rebounded by Green. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Not a terrific start here in the second half. 4 attempts, nothing to show for it.
Now here's Leonard. He's been contributing over 15 a game. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Kyle's got 11 points.
Kyle has proven to be capable as a scorer. All 3 levels are part of his game. That time goes to the 3-ball.
Here's Curry. Misses off the right iron.
Things have been a little bumpy coming into the second half. 5 straight misses.
The chosen one. The pass to Zubac. Screen by Leonard. Oh, trying his luck from deep. The shot that time not on target. Warriors trail by 15. Pass to Butler. Fires the three. Oh, Jimmy Butler cashing in from distance.
Zero hesitation from Jimmy. Shot ready on the catch. Nicely done.
And timeout called by Ty Lue. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. Taking a look at the Clippers. They're in 6th place, but still time to make a move in the standings. And, of course, the Warriors, 3 spots down.
I think for Los Angeles, they've stayed...
Los Angeles leading by 9.
I got 5 on
59 seconds left in the third. The chosen one shot is good. The chosen one's got 4 points this quarter.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Butler taking his time here. 6 on the shot clock. The shot comes out. Good work defensively by Leonard. And for Los Angeles, they're shooting around 50% in the game so far. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. The Warriors pull it in. Butler's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to post. Outside Butler. The 3 is up. No good on the shot. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Just pounding the painted area. That Steve Kerr with some words for his players.
We got to get the first domino to fall, and then it's boom, boom, boom. The extra pass. We're not running play.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. On the floor for the Warriors. Kuminga is out there with Trace Jackson-Davis. Then it's Moody. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Post in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Tipped. It's stolen by Leonard. And it's the Clippers on the break. Here's the chosen one. Drills it from deep. The chosen one's got 29.
Well, no, I don't know.
Points. guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Clippers.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
Second chance points have also been a big part of what's happened in this game. Crashing the boards with authority, turning those opportunities into second chance points. Boy, big time on the offensive glass.
The chosen one, the pass to Coffee. From outside the arc. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
And a deep three from Curry. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Here's the chosen one. Jones with a screen on Curry. The chosen one. No good with the triple. Outside Kuminga. Pass to post. Left side Curry. Oh, nice job in the paint from Curry.
He's trying to will this team back into it, doing all he can offensively.
Here's the chosen one. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. It's on Stephen Curry. Some changes for Los Angeles. Zubats, he's checked in for Jones. Powell comes in for Coffee. And Bogdanovich is subbed in for Miller. And Golden State also making a switch. Pajemski's checked in. Well, Doris, whenever Derrick Jones Jr. is out there, we're all expecting a highlight from him.
Oh, there's no question. The dunk champion back in 2020. This guy is only 6'6", but his hops, some of the epic throwdowns he has, oh my goodness.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First team. Shooting for Golden State. Post. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Zubats with a screen on Curry. Driving inside. And the shot goes in. The chosen one's got 8 here in this quarter.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Warriors trail by 16. Outside Moody. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Curry. 5 to shoot. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Ooh, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
The Clippers lead by 14. Here's the chosen one. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's on Stephen Curry.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And he drops the first.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
And that's good as he hits both shots. Warriors trail by 16. Outside Moody. Pass to post. Lets it go from deep. And that's good. Stephen Curry for 3. Curry's got 10 points here in the second half. Here's the chosen one. Out to Leonard. It's stolen by Kuminga. It's a one-on-one situation. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
You can always trust Steph Curry.
What?
Both teams changing it up here. And Ty Lue has called a timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. To the inside. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Well, just terrific unselfishness from the veteran forward. Jimmy Butler more than willing to pass if he finds a teammate open.
No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
Here's the chosen one. Knocks down the long J. The chosen one's got 39.
Have to show more effort defensively. Everyone knows he can do that from deep.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game. Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Fires for three. Rebounded by Butler. Butler's got rebound number 7 tonight. Over Leonard. Butler can't get that one to fall.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end. Certainly, he cannot buy a bucket right now.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Clippers.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And they earned win number 9. Each win so important in this league.
And this is an even matchup. 1-1 on the season series with 2 left to play.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for the chosen one.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over. Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Screen by Leonard. Here's the chosen one. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. The chosen one's got 44. Outside Butler. Pass to Pajemski. Outside Green. Down low. Pajemski's shot is good. 24 seconds left to play in the fourth. No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
Here's the chosen one. Sends it home from three-point land. The chosen one's got 47 points. The Clippers winning this one easily. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. They were just dominant out there.
And that about wraps it up. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA.
Keep it up, MP. Keep chopping wood.
I ain't get him. I ain't get him. What's the matter? That's no. What? What?
phải lớn. Cái phải lớn. Này đừng đi. Đã phải lớn. Để sửa máy bạc máy chung.
Is it Golaba you coming? I can't remember you coming Golaba.
Yeah. Sao bị xấu biết chứ? Đừng nghĩ gì rồi. Đi. Đúng là đâu cũng nhau.